Hey lovelies, if y'all want to see how this twist out turned out so good, y'all need to stay tuned. Alright y'all, so her hair is freshly washed. All I did was put in a leave-in conditioner and tea tree oil. I put it in about 8 plaits just to help keep her hair moisturized. She is a type 4 low porosity, probably like a 4B hair texture, so I always have to do everything in sections just to try to keep it as moisturized as possible so that it doesn't dry out really fast. So right now I am just putting a part across the back of her hair. The parts do not have to be perfect. So I am about to use the Bodyworks Natural Pudding Souffle. It's the coconut shea, and this is amazing. This is what is going to define her curls. So I'm just going to use my shampoo brush just to detangle it, and then I'm going to add a generous amount of that curl pudding to her hair, and this is what is going to activate the curls. So I'm going to add a generous amount so we can get them curls popping, okay? Okay, so after I add the curl pudding, I go ahead and just start parting off my sections because I want to make it easier to go through the process without like caking up all the gel. So next I'm going to put the gel. I'm doing the EcoStyle black castor and flaxseed oil. I love this one. I've tried actually a few different ones, and so I've been sticking with this one for quite some time now. So I'm just adding that to that one section, kind of raking it through with my fingers. Then I'm going to take the Denman Brush, which is like heaven. I love this brush, and this really gets the curls popping. So on top of the curl pudding and the eco gel, that is like the icing on the cake. Next, I'm just going to split the hair into 2 pieces and then start twisting. And I just twist it almost all the way down to the end. I don't twist it all the way down because as the hair gets thinner and you get the little small pieces at the end, it can cause you to get tangles and knots. So I twist it majority of the way down, and then I just finger coil the ends. So as you see, her hair does have some length, but like y'all know, with natural hair, the shrinkage is real. So as I keep going through doing her hair, it is going to shrink up and appear to be shorter than what her true hair length is. So I'm actually going to show you guys a close up and really break down the process for you. So now I am at the middle part of her hair, so I'm going through the same process. I'm just doing square parts. You can do any kind of parts. You can do triangles, you can do whatever you like, but I want it to be as natural as possible. So I'm just doing some basic square parts as if you were doing like some box braids. So I'm just adding the curl pudding again, and raking it through so it can get really moisturized. So I'm just sectioning off that one piece, and then I'm just going to add the gel. I started at the ends and kind of worked my way up to the roots, and just raking it through, making sure I have enough product on there. I can get heavy-handed sometimes, and each piece is different. You have certain parts of your hair that may seem a little drier or more thicker than the other, and with her being a type 4 hair, her hair is pretty thick. So I just kind of add gel until I feel that it's adequate. So I'm just splitting the hair into 2 pieces, and then I just literally start twisting one over the other. There is no like special technique. It's literally as simple as it looks. So I'm just twisting one piece over the other until I get closer to the end. So I'm just twisting and twisting and twisting. And as I said earlier, the closer I get to the end, I don't go all the way down. That's maybe like an inch worth of hair. And then I just twirl it around that finger, and then it leaves that coil. So I'm just going through the same process on that same row of hair. And it's really that simple. So y'all stick with me, and I'm going to show you an even closer look. So I'm in another section, and I just added the curl pudding, and as you can see with the Denman brush, it's already starting to define the curls. Each time I brush it, the curls are getting more defined every time. So I'm just going through the same process as before, sectioning off the hair, applying the products, and then doing the twisting method. So I'm about to start adding the gel to this one piece, and I'm just going to rake it through until I feel that it's worked in good. Then I'll use the Denman brush again to help work the product through there. And now I'm going to split this section into 2 and start twisting down. And as I start twisting down, I'm using my hand to smooth out the piece. So if the piece ever starts feeling lumpy or it's not smooth enough, you can always get the brush and just brush through it one more time and keep twisting down. You don't have to start all over or anything like that. It will not mess up the twist. So as you can see, this Denman brush is doing some work, okay? It's starting to get them curls popping. Alright y'all, so this is the finished product. She has 2-strand twist out on her entire head. There is some white residue, but that is going to dry as the day goes, or you could take a hair dryer and that could make it seal in quicker, but I just like to do it naturally. The bottom of her hair has already started to dry. It's just more so the top, which were the last twists that I did. So now this is the finished product.